Welcome everybody. This is a little setup I did for ice fishing here. It's gonna remind you guys a lot of an automatic fisherman. That's what the idea was. But I'll just go through here. So on here, just have my standard 24-inch ice fishing rod. It was a Berkeley something, just an extra head laying around. And what I did was I modded it a bit, cut the grip off here, so I could just grip tape a or electrical tape and a flag reel to it. This is just an Eagle Claw freestanding mount. No, freestanding rod holder. I don't know what that is. Just leave that on there. So as you can see, I had this set up already for you, but it's fairly simple in design. So all that is down here is just a piece of cord tied to the length that I desired. This is just to get the adequate bend I wanted out of the rod. I could have made it longer, shorter, all that good jazz. At the end here, I decided to put a little ring in here. It's just a little split ring. You can choose whatever you want. You don't have to. You can tie this directly on here if you want it, but I wasn't sure I was going to make the trigger mechanism at the time. So with the trigger mechanism here is just a piece of 16 gauge wire. And all I did with the wire is just a straight piece of wire. I looped it back around itself a couple times. I brought it up, and I made sure this trigger was small because I wanted this to be low to the ice. But shoot, I can't really get a good focus on here. All you can see is it kind of comes up. There's a little bend backwards here at the tip, just a little bend. That's it. So what happens is my line runs along here, runs down through my eyelet, and it comes out onto this end. And on this end, I just bent the wire to give another little U shape here. And this is going to act kind of like a spring bobber. So I'm going to pull line, you'll kind of get what I mean. There we go. Now what happens, the idea is here is the fish comes along, the minnow's playing. The fish decides to take the minnow and it sets itself up. As soon as it pulls that minnow out here, the backbone of the rod tip will set the hook in the fish's mouth and you're good to go. So I thought this was a lot easier. It cost me like, I don't know, $5 to make this, if even, maybe $5. But what I might add on here later is you'll see a lot of guys when they have these automatic fishermen, they have a bobber somewhere right around here in the middle. Although I don't think they have enough guides to really make one. But the bobber here, all it is it's a counterweight. So basically you can allow that fish to grab the minnow and run for a short distance before it sets the hook. But everybody does it differently. I think I'm going to do kind of a quick set rig here, especially when going after white bass and walleye and stuff like that. So hope that helps out you guys out who don't want to shell out, $40 for an automatic fisherman, and you don't want to wait for the fishing on the the Fish-O-Matic, which is a very similar system like this, but it loops all the way back to your handle here, and I didn't want to do that. So just a little bit of inspiration and tight lines, everybody.